But he's gonna fight again.
He'll fight again, yes.
Yeah. What's gonna be the big difference in this fight since Vargas is a younger fighter?
Well, the thing is, his work ethic is great. He's going to get in great shape for the fight, which he always does. And, I will never let him get into the ring if he's not prepared. We have an agreement. Once he slows down one step, I said, I'm going to pull you. I said, I'm going to tell you to retire. And we have an agreement that he will retire when I tell him. But in his last fight, he showed us all that he was maybe better than he's been in a long time. He looked really good in his last fight. A lot of the killer instinct came back and so forth, and I like what I saw. So I was anxious to get ready for another fight. I knew it would be. I didn't think it would be this quickly, but I'm happy that it is, and I'm going to go over to the Philippines and train him over there. We're going to see how that goes. I mean, I've done this many times in my life. I've been over to the Philippines quite a few times, but this time we're going to spend like 90% of the camp in the Philippines, and then the rest of the camp will be here the last 2 weeks. So. We'll see how that works, and if it works well, we'll do it again. Whoever's next, Crawford, Mayweather, whoever you. But Canelo, yeah, Canelo's okay. Canelo? I'll fight Canelo, yeah. No, not me myself. I mean, Manny, I'll let Manny fight him.
Yeah, Manny. Tell me about the 5 fighters you think are the best pound by pound in the world. 5.
Right now?
Right now.
Chocolate, Triple G, Canelo, Pacquiao, and you.
Good to see you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Freddie, are you surprised that it was Vargas and not Terrence Crawford? A lot of people pulled for him. We talked about it before, but are you surprised that they didn't go that route, or you guys didn't go that route?
Well, the thing is, why that didn't happen is mostly because I wanted to see how this training camp goes. If it's a good training camp and everything really goes well, and being a senator and fit into boxing and it works, we'll be okay. But the thing is, I just had to make sure that this is going to work first. If this doesn't work, we're going to have to make some adjustments and change things a little bit. But if it does work, then we can fight anybody. I mean, the thing is, if we have a great training camp and he really prepares for the fight like I think he will and like I know he will, but we'll fight Terrence Crawford after this. I mean, we want to stay busy until Mayweather comes to his senses and gives us a rematch.
You still think you can get him back? He's talking about fighting McGregor. Actually, a lot of fighters. Canelo's talking about McGregor. All these guys are talking about MMA fighters opposed to boxing.
Well, I think MMA guys better stick to what they do, and the fighters better stick to what they do. Because whatever the rules are, that's who's going to win the fight. I mean, let's face it. I mean, McGregor can box a little bit, but just a little bit. I mean, he can't be Mayweather, or in my opinion.
Freddie, of all the fighters that Pacquiao has faced, where do you rank Jessie Vargas?
Jessie Vargas, right? About 15. I mean, we fought some great fighters along the way, great Mexican fighters. I mean, there's at least 10 of great Mexicans ahead of him. I mean, he's won two world titles, yes, but he's still young in his career. He has a long way to go to become great.
I just talked to him right now. He said that he has all the advantages on his side, that he is looking to knock out Pacquiao.
I think he looks like Mayweather a little bit. I'm sorry, not Mayweather. I think he looks with Oscar a little bit, little pretty boy. We're going to kick his ass.
What has to, now that Manny's in the Senate, what kind of changes do you have to do since training camp will be over there at the Philippines?
Well, it depends how much time that takes to be a senator. I don't know politics that well, so I've got to make those adjustments and make sure we have enough time for training and running and the whole work. So it'll take me a little while to figure it out, but we'll get it.
Freddie, do you think Manny's going to go the distance on this one, or do you think he's going to stop him?
I'm looking for a stoppage because we were close last time, and I think the killer instinct's come back a little bit. He knows what the people want, and I'm hoping for him to be explosive in this fight. And since Vargas likes to come to his opponents also, these guys are going to meet in the middle, and there's going to be a fight.
Do you feel like his youth is going to play a role at all? I mean, Manny's been around doing it a long time, and they're speculating.
His youth could definitely play a role in this. I mean, you have the young and the old, of course, but the thing is, you have experience and non-experience also. Which one's going to win? But we won't know until it happens.
What's going to be the key for Manny to walk out with the W?
No, stay in the pocket too long. If he stays in the pocket too long,
over there.